What's up everyone, we're going to be going through the best MLB player props on PrizePicks today. Now I did want to show you the results from yesterday's picks from my exclusive Discord group, and as you guys see, we actually got 14 picks correct, which was absolutely insane. Now a lot of you comment wanting to see how many I got wrong, and I thought I'd show you in today's video. We only got 2 picks wrong and got 14 right, which is about a 90% win rate. Yes guys, you heard that right, 90% win rate. So we're in a huge hot streak, but if you want to get a 90% win rate and get 14 picks right like me, win more bets and receive the best picks from some of the best bettors in the world for less than a cup of coffee, you can access the exclusive Discord and meet some of the best sport bettors in the game by joining my Patreon, which will be linked down below in the description. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets today. So make sure to join my Patreon using the link in the description. And here's one of our members who just signed up and won himself $309 just yesterday, and another member who won $147 for the 3rd day in a row since joining my Discord. So guys, if you want to win big money like our members, the link will be in the description, so go join the Patreon to have access to the Discord group, and I will be continuing to upload every single day on this channel the best bets and props, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my daily uploads. So let's get straight into the first pick, and when it comes to these picks, I'm not saying to chuck all of them into a parlay and hope for the best. Pick and choose the ones that you like and the ones that work best for you. So first pick we're going to be talking about is Mlb Prizepicks for 4 pitcher strikeouts, and this one is for less. Now look at Mlb Prizepicks, we've actually seen him go on the under in 3 out of the last 5 games, which is great to see, with one of them actually being a push, and they do have themselves a very good matchup against the Miami Marlins. Now as you all know, Miami Marlins do rank 20th when it comes to their batting average, with a batting average of .237. So not the highest, but because of that we still do like the under for this situation, due to the fact that when it comes to this matchup, we are expecting Mlb Prizepicks not to get that high of a usage rate coming into this game. So because of that, we do very much like the under for this situation here, and we definitely see him going on the under due to the fact that not only that, but when we look at his average over the last 5, it is only at 4, so it just hits this line, which isn't convincing enough to us to see him go on the over, and that's why we are sticking to the under here. So because of those reasons, Mlb Prizepicks 4 pitcher strikeouts for less, I think is a great pick. Now getting to the next one, we're going to be talking about none other than Jose Soriano. Well, as you all know, Jose Soriano, great player, and this one is for 4 pitcher strikeouts, and this one actually is for less as well. Now when we look at Jose, we've actually seen him go on the under in 2 out of the last 5 games, which is pretty good to see. And on top of that, when it comes to the matchup that they do face off against, it's none other than the Washington Nationals. Now as you all know, when it comes to Washington Nationals, when we look at their batting average, they have a batting average of .243. So very mid-tier in that category. You know, they rank 15th exactly, but we still do very much like the under for this situation here, because first, we aren't expecting that big of a usage rate, and on top of that, when we look even further, we actually are expecting the under, because when we look at what the bookies are saying, the bookies also have him favored for the under as well. So because of those reasons, we are sticking to the under for this situation here, and when it comes to that as well, we do like the under and sticking to what the bookies are saying for this situation. Now in the average over the last 5, it is 4.2, so just slightly above, but not convincing enough for us to go on the over here. We are also expecting a lower usage rate from Jose coming into this matchup against the Nationals, and we think that's definitely going to be a big factor coming into this game. So Jose Soriano, 4 pitcher strikeouts for less, I think is a great pick. Now getting to the next one, we're going to be talking about none other than a great player in Mlb Prizepicks. Now, Mlb Prizepicks, great player as we all know, and this one is for 3 pitcher strikeouts, and this one actually is for more. Now, we look at Mlb, we've actually seen him go on the over in 4 out of the last 5 games, but those 4 actually being a push, okay? So, when it comes to this matchup, they do have themselves a very good matchup, and a very exciting one at that as well, but they do face off against none other than the Kansas City Royals coming into this game. Now, when we look at Kansas City Royals, we are actually, are seeing them being ranked 8th when it comes to their batting average, with a batting average of .253. So although they're very high, we still like the over for this one, as we are expecting a very high usage rate from someone like Miles coming into this game. So because of those reasons, we do like the over for this situation here. And when it comes to this matchup, when we look at his average over the last 5, although it is 2.8, we are expecting a really good game coming into this. So, looks may be deceiving, but for this one, we are liking the over, and we also look at what the bookies are saying. The bookies also have him favored for the over as well, which is what we like to see. So because of those reasons, we are sticking to the over for this one. So Mlb Prizepicks, 3 pitcher strikeouts for more, I think is a great pick. Now getting into the next one. So as you all know, I do want to get these picks out to you as soon as possible, but PrizePicks is delayed with some of their lines. So here are a couple of players you should definitely watch out for when their lines drop. So first player I'm going to be talking about is Zach Little, who has an ERA of 4.06, 108 pitcher strikeouts, which actually ties him at 54th. So Tampa Bay Rays, or Zach Little, has done a fantastic job with the Tampa Bay Rays, and they do have themselves a very good matchup against the Baltimore Orioles. Now when it comes to this matchup, we are actually expecting the under for someone like Zach Little. Although he does have a pretty good strikeout average, we are expecting the under here. Now when we look at the matchup over the last 7 days, he has only played one game, and on top of that, when we actually look at his strikeouts for that one game, he was able only to get 3. So with his matchup against the Orioles, we are expecting the under for this situation here, and we should see him unfortunately struggle to get on the over, which is why we like the under for this situation. So definitely keep an eye out for this one. We definitely see a lot of value there, especially for someone like Zach Little to go on the under. But like I always mentioned, keep an eye out for his line first. If his line is too close to his averages, then definitely look to go on the under. Now getting into the next player, we're going to be talking about none other than Carlos Rodon. Now when we look at Carlos, he has an ERA of 4.37 and 137 pitcher strikeouts, which actually ties him at 20th. Now when it comes to Carlos Rodon as well, he does play for the New York Yankees, and we are expecting a very exciting game. But on top of that, when we actually look at the Yankees, we see that the New York Yankees have themselves a pretty good matchup against none other than the Texas Rangers. Now as you all know, when we look at Texas Rangers, when we come to their batting average, we see that the Texas Rangers, rank pretty, mid-tier as a rank 21 with a batting average of .237. So they rank 21st, and because of that, they are in that mid-tier or lower mid-tier in that category, and we do very much like the over for this situation here. So like we mentioned before, ERA of 4.37, 137 pitcher strikeouts, which ranks him at the 20th. So we definitely see him not struggling to go over in his line coming into this game. When we look at Carlos Rodon as well, we actually see over the last 7 days has only played one game, but was able to get 8 pitcher strikeouts, which was insane to see. So because of those reasons, we are sticking to the over for this situation here. This one's kind of a no-brainer to us, but like I always mentioned, you want to keep an eye out for his line first, and when it comes to this line, guys, definitely look to go on the over. So I think there'll be a lot of great value there. So Carlos Rodon, keep an eye out for his line in those categories. Now getting into the next player, we're going to be talking about Jose Berrios. So as you all know, Jose Berrios, a great player. But on top of that, when we look at Jose Berrios for the Toronto Blue Jays, he has an ERA of 4.11, which actually ranks him 53rd, and 103 pitcher strikeouts, which actually ranks him 62nd. So pretty good there. But when it comes to the Toronto Blue Jays, they do have themselves a great matchup against the Oakland Athletics. The Oakland A's do rank 26 when it comes to their batting average, with a batting average of .230. And because of that, we do very much like the over for this situation here. When it comes to Jose Berrios, not only is he a fantastic player, but on top of that, when we look at, Jose Berrios, with the matchup that they do face off against, we definitely should see him not struggle to go on the over here. Over the last 7 days, he was able to get or play one game and get 6 pitcher strikeouts, and we are expecting a similar situation coming into this next one. So definitely keep an eye out for the over here. I definitely see a lot of value there, especially for someone like Jose Berrios, who has been playing pretty well. So definitely keep an eye out for his line, but like I always mentioned with the others as well, his line is under his averages. Definitely look to go in the over, so I think there'll be a lot of great value there. So guys, if you do want to win more bets and win more money, don't forget to join our exclusive Discord group by signing up to our Patreon. Should be linked down below in the description, or you can also find it in the pinned comment down below. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord. You can start winning more bets and win more money today. So guys, I'll see you over there, and I'll see you soon. Peace.